recently took to YouTube and to Instagram to ask you guys what you wanted to see in my Funko Pop collection. This is an ongoing series and I believe we're up to part 7. And like always, you guys are submitting some awesome suggestions, and this is just an opportunity to see parts of my Funko Pop collection that you probably normally wouldn't get to see. So with that being said, let's dive into the first request. George_9369 says, can you show your favorite chases in your collection? Yeah, I'll go around and see what I can find. So for chases, guys, this is what I was able to find. Not necessarily, I mean, these are definitely some of my favorites, but I have more, but I wanted to show off these ones, guys. This is the Jacked Armor Chase. Jacked? I meant to say Jack. Anyways, so this one's pretty cool, guys. He has the complete mask and helmet on for this chase. I think it looks sweet. This one's a recent one that I found, guys. This one's pretty simple, but I think it's really fun. This is the glow-in-the-dark Simon Chase, and all of the buttons light up on him. It's actually pretty darn cool. I think that's creative for a chase. We also have Ted Lasso down there, guys. I love the chase on this one. He has the visor and the orange sunglasses for the chase. The normal one does not. And then this one I found recently as well, guys. This is the Tails. This is the new Tails, and the version of him is flocked with the chase. Nothing too crazy, but I do love the Sonic characters, and this was a fun surprise. This one's a cool one as well, guys. Not a part of my collection. It's one that I am selling in an upcoming auction, but we have the Mr. Bean chase, guys, with the turkey head, which is a great one. But like I said, speaking of my next auction, guys, is going to be in September, because I already did one for August, guys, but Whatnot is a great app that is full of different like collectibles and things like that. I obviously like to go on there for Funko Pops, and if you guys are a new user, you can get $15 off of your first purchase. Use my link down below if you want to take advantage of that and explore all the different things that they have over on the Whatnot marketplace, all the different auctions that they have going on. But anyways, let's get back to the collection video. All right, Bay_NPCC asked, do you have any NFT redeemables? Funny that you asked that. I actually just got some new ones in. So as I mentioned, these are the newest NFT Pops that I just got in maybe like a couple of days ago. So we'll start off at the bottom, guys. This is the Space Jam set. I am very excited about these guys. This right here is Lola Bunny, limited to 2,000 pieces. Right next to her, we have Bupkis right here, the purple Monstar, limited to 2,000 pieces. So that will bring us to, I think, 2 Monstars in total that they've actually made. Also limited to 2,000 pieces, guys. This is Daffy Duck. Looks like he's ready to suit up before the game, and I'm not quite sure if he knew what suiting up really meant, but I gotta say this is a pretty awesome pop. Right here, guys, we have Bugs Bunny. I like to call him the secret stuff Bugs Bunny. He's like super duper buff. His jersey's almost coming off. He's so dang ripped right there. Coming over here, guys, we have the Freddy Funko as Toon Squad player, limited to 2,300 pieces. I'd like to think that this is almost like Freddy Funko as Michael Jordan from, Space Jam, but, to each their own. Toon Squad player, whatever it is, I'll take it. It's a great one. And then the Grail out of the set, guys, we have Swackhammer with Nerdlux. This one's a pretty cool one. He's got all the different, Monstars before they were Monstars in there, and then he's behind them all. I think that's a pretty fun, unique pop. But there you go. There's your request for NFT Pops, at least my newest ones. Funko Pop wants to see some prototypes, please. I've got a good handful of prototypes. Let me grab some. So as far as prototypes go, guys, if you didn't know, prototypes are basically like the first version of a figure before they are officially released. So I've been lucky to get my hands on, a handful of them throughout the years, and these are the ones that I currently have. So if we want to start off, guys, right over here to the left, guys, I have the Spider-Man versus Spider-Man meme pointing 2-pack. So one of these I ended up getting at an event, guys, at FunCon, I believe, and then the other one I ended up getting from a seller that got from like an auction from Fugitive Toys, I believe. But anyways, I have the 2-pack of those complete, so that's a pretty cool prototype set. Coming over here, guys, this is Dorbs. We have a Jester Bugs Bunny. I think it came in a 2-pack of like the normal set, but I have the bugs right there. This one's pretty cool. I think I showed this off in my last video, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Mike Trout prototype right here from the Angels. I think it's the first ever Mike Trout pop that they made, so that's pretty awesome. And then this one, guys, I just got at Fun Day. So originally I had a hockey player prototype, and then I traded it. Somebody got this Miles Morales Soda Chase, and I traded it for that. It's been chilling in my background the last little bit. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but anyways, guys, yeah, that's probably my most recent new prototype. Keegan Bailey wants to see my Sesame Street Pops. I've got a good mix of old ones and some new ones. I'll grab them for you. For Sesame Street, I'm going to start over here, guys, on one of my shelves. So this is a majority of the Sesame Street Pops that I have. We're going to start off with the man himself, guys, that created the Sesame Street Muppets, I would say. We have Jim Henson, and he's holding Ernie right there. Moving on over, we got Super Grover, we got Original Elmo, Oscar the Grouch, the Flocked Burr, which is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. Coming down here, guys, we have the Specialty Series Harry Monster, another Grover, the original one. We have a Flocked Cookie Monster. That's a New York Comic Con exclusive. The Count and also Ernie. And these are some random ones that don't quite fit on the shelf right here, guys. We have the 6-inch Big Bird, which is the Barnes & Noble exclusive that is flocked, so it's fuzzy. I also have Mr. Snuffleupagus right there. He's the same size as Big Bird because they are bigger characters, so he's in a 6-inch box right there. And then these are probably the two most recent Sesame Street Funko Pops, if I'm not mistaken. This one was a Target exclusive right there, guys. We have Elmo on the trike, looking pretty darn cool. And then we also have this one from San Diego Comic-Con that I got probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is Elmo with Rocco, and he is looking a little PO'd, honestly, that he's got Rocco in his hand. I would love to see the non-pop action figures and mystery minis. All right, I got you. So I have a Fry from Futurama right here, guys. This is a Kid Robot blind box mystery figure that was a Futurama set. So I do have some Kid Robot stuff. These right here, guys, were some pretty cool figures that I ended up getting. There were some mystery box figures at Tokyo Disney, and they're all the different vending machines that are around the park. So you have like Baymax. You also have, I think that's an Indiana Jones one as well. Actually, you know what? That's the Frontierland one. Never mind. I've got a good old Charlie Brown U2 right there, guys, where he's throwing the baseball. So I do have some U2s, some Lego minifigures kind of mixed in here, guys, of the Simpsons. And I think that these right here, these figures are from like Burger King kids meal toys, if I'm not mistaken. I also have been into Brickheads lately, guys. So you can see in the background right there, guys, we have Krusty and Homer Brickheads. I need to build those ones. Those are still in the box, but I've been loving those Lego sets. I almost forgot about the somewhat newer Sesame Street blind box figures from Super 7, guys. We got the translucent Cookie Monster with the cookies in his belly. We also have Ernie and also the orange Oscar. So those are some fun new figures. And then these ones, guys, I just found at Target. They're Jack specific Simpsons figures. So we have the diorama of the living room right there, guys, with Homer on the couch, and also the family that I have not unboxed yet, guys, with their 2 pets as well. Santa's Little Helper and Snowball, whatever number they're on, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you're a Simpsons fan like myself, guys, this diorama is really cool. It's got all sorts of fun little things here. Like the couch actually like pops up and will like knock Homer off of the couch. And then also the TV is a lenticular. So if you kind of like go like this, it'll change the screen, the Itchy and Scratchy show. So anyways, that's probably more than you wanted to see, but there's a lot of different figures that I have that aren't Funko. Dave Martinez wants to see some MLB mascots. I think I have almost close to the entire collection. I'll go grab them. So for MLB mascots, guys, I'm just going to come over here and not take them off the shelf, but I have pretty much all of the original ones right here, guys, with Mariner Moose, Mr. Met, Red Legs. We also have Orbit, the Philly Fanatic, Swinging Friar, Wally the Green Monster. And then I have a couple other random ones, guys, like the Aqua Sox mascot. That is a minor league baseball team, and some other different like Mariner Moose Pops that they gave away at a Mariners game. And then over here, guys, is more MLB mascots. You can see 6 of the different ones right there from the Oakland A's. You got the Washington Nationals, the Orioles. We got the Brewers, the White Sox. RIP to the White Sox. They're not doing too hot right now. The Royals, the Marlins in there, the Twins, the Tigers, the Rangers, the Blue Jays, and also the Pirates. So yes, I've got plenty of MLB mascot pops. I think I have them all minus a few of like some random exclusives here and there. 3 Loosh, Nothing Else asks to see the ScoobyDoo Gang. Okay, I can go and grab them. So for the ScoobyDoo Gang, guys, I know I'm obviously missing Daphne, as you can see right here, but the ones that I do have, we have the original Scooby. I actually think this is the flocked version. Not quite sure why I grabbed that one, but original Shaggy, original Fred, Scrappy Doo. Do we count him as a part of the crew? I guess we could. And then we also have Velma. But like I'm saying, I am missing Daphne. I'll have to be on the lookout for that one. I've got plenty other versions of Scooby, a couple of Shaggy, and I think all of the monsters, if I'm not mistaken. But as far as for the original gang, this is what I'm showing you. Foxy Emma 99 wants to see me pop myself. Well, I've popped myself a couple of different times. I can grab them for you and show you a little bit of the footage of me doing that. So as far as pop myself, guys, I guess I'll just show you the most recent version that I did at San Diego Comic-Con. I did the Deadpool and Wolverine pop-up version of Pop Myself. They had a couple of different like things, guys, that they used for the pop-up that were different than what were online, but essentially I ended up choosing a Wolverine mold, guys. I got a little bit of a mustache, a hat, some glasses, because that's what I usually wear. I got my hat and glasses. But I got the Wolverine mask in there, guys. I even added a little Dogpool buddy. And they gave me, like, I think a little Deadpool VIP pass for some reason. It's got Wasatch Pop on the front right there. But anyways, the back of the box is fun, guys. All over there's little fun little Easter eggs and little quotes and stuff like that. But it says time to make the chimichangas, which looks really cool with a little doodle of Wolverine and Deadpool right there. But that is my my most recent pop myself. I would like to see any of your 80s, 90s, 2000s cartoon Funko Pops. Keep up the good work. Okay, Dammo, I got you. I can grab a little bit of each. So for 80s, 90s, and 2000s cartoons, this is what I came up with. You'll notice over here, guys, this is going to be the 80s. I was looking for one. I knew that DuckTales came out in the 80s. I couldn't find my Scrooge Pop, so imagine Scrooge is right there in that little spot. But Garfield was a cartoon in the 80s. I know it's more of a comic strip, but it was a cartoon, so we're going to include him. 90s, we're going with Bartman from The Simpsons. Obviously, you know, this is a version of Bart. Gotta love that. We also have Arnold Shortman. Hey Arnold, one of my favorite Nickelodeon cartoons back in the day in the 90s. And then we also have Danny Phantom, definitely a staple in the 2000s for me for sure. And Jimmy Neutron is definitely one of those staples in the 2000s as well, guys. I love that show. And I think this is a pretty good set of 80s, 90s, and 2000s right here. Eagle_Pops wants to see some Arthur Funko Pops. Okay, I think actually you might be able to see him behind me. So these folks right here are the only two Arthur Pops that they have ever made. I gotta say, Arthur is like a PBS staple. When you think of PBS, you think about Arthur for sure, guys. We got DW right here and also Arthur. Those are the only two Arthur Pops that exist. I mean, I think it would be cool to see a couple of other, you know, Arthur Pops. One that comes to mind would be his buddy Buster. I think that would make a great pop. But if you guys didn't know, I turned the box around on DW. Arthur has the same thing as well. If you look on the back flap of both of these pops, it'll say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, which if you guys have seen Arthur before, that is the start of every show with the theme song. So I figured I'd show you that. That's pretty cool that they did that. Pop Culture Verse 2724. I'd love to see some of your favorite movie Funko Pops. Love the channel. All right, let me go around the collection and see what movie ones I can find. So I will have to say I have plenty of Funko Pops that are from movies, but they don't specifically say movies in the corner like these ones do. But these are the ones that I'm going with, guys, that do actually say movies in the corner from the Pop Movies category. So we have Poe from Kung Fu Panda and also Tigress. Two great ones, guys, from a DreamWorks classic. And I mean, if we're talking about DreamWorks classic, guys, I got Hiccup and also Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon 2. And I think I love this set the most, guys. I love the Pop Movies Sandlot Pops. And these ones are even more special to me because I was able to get them signed in person, guys. So we have Smalls right there that is signed and also Ham. Both of those signatures look great. I got those signed at a minor league baseball game here in Salt Lake a few years ago. But as far as movies Pops, these were the ones that I was able to find and definitely some of my favorites. And folks, just like that, that is going to do it for today's video of my collection. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section below what you'd like to see in my collection next. Be sure to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.